Welcome. Welcome to the 1000 Million Foundation. I am Dolla50. Consistent with one of my most recent broadcasts, I just would like to mention that when I made the 2022 Lincoln commercial, I went international with it. You know what I mean? I went international. I opened a YouTube channel, and the name of it is Dolla50 International. That's the name of my new YouTube channel. I went live internationally with the 2022 Lincoln Navigator commercial. I want that type of navigation. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody telling me no lies for years and years and years in the Bible. The Bible is only going to tell you as much as the person that wrote the Bible. The person that put the information there might have been under intense scrutiny, might have been intimidated. It could have been in fear of their life at the time of writing the Bible. So when this information resurfaces accurately, you have to appreciate the information for what it is, no matter what the direction of the information. If Jesus was murdered by a bitch, then you know the difference of a bitch murdering Jesus and not being able to get away with it, because now it's a court process. You won't be able to hoard that information in a system of churches up to date and protect what they've done to Jesus without it being accounted for. That's what's going on right now. Some people are seeking to retaliate. Some people are seeking, the death penalty, just for hoarding the information up to date and keeping the thought of murdering Jesus that far off in a system, in a process, in a church. It's one thing to kill somebody, but it's another thing to stone them and nail them to a cross and spit on them and throw trash at them and get spines and get thorns and wrap it around his head. And it's just the process that they took to kill Jesus, that you would say the accountability for their actions, if somebody was participating in that level of resistance now, then accountability is that real. Some people are seeking death penalty. Some people are seeking real repercussions because it's outside of humane standards. It's outside of the way people do things in real life. So if you're doing things like that in real life, then you need to be dealing with what you're dealing with, because it's people after you. It's people after you. The government is not going to tolerate inhumane standards within the United States. I don't know what their practices are, particularly if you follow the government. What you'll notice is you won't be able to follow them because they won't have any set standard of practice. You'll see some officer shootings. You'll see some people abusing their authority. You'll see, the order of the United States not in this proper context. So I'll set things up a certain way, and then they'll just disappear. They'll just disappear. If you notice, when I'm on Twitter, I'll go to Congress. I'll take a picture of Congress, and I'll use the domain name Congress. I'll use, maybe some representatives at Congress. I have OSHA. I have Center for Disease Control. I have USA.gov. And what I would do is I would give them a platform to conduct their duties as Congress people on a level playing field. And it will just disappear, and I won't have funding and things like that afterwards. So, it's like, if you follow the paths of the United States due process, you might not be able to follow. You might find anything in there. You might find anything. When I see my information just disappear and they don't want to pay me and things like that, you might find anything. You might find slavery still being practiced, with things like that happening. If slavery was, let me, I have a new bottle of Germax. I'm going to make a comment, but first and foremost, I'm going to use my new bottle of Germax. Because slavery is illegal. The practice of slavery is illegal. And I'm going to use my Germax to make a comment so that no contaminating factors transfer one way or the other. To my comment. Now, I'm going to continue to say something as opposed to making a comment and not saying anything. So I have to be multidimensional. I have to be multidimensional. I have to be able to talk and do what I'm doing. So I'm doing what I'm doing, but I just don't want to say what I'm doing. I'm just making a comment because my comments are being redirected in my estimation. In my estimation, but I can't find my comments when I press replay, and I'm not using an app, so that could be the problem. I'm not using the app to make these live broadcasts. I'm just using my webcam and going live. So there's my comment. You can see my comment on your end because you're the only one that has access to the comments. For whatever reason, the comments may not be public with this level of information. So it has a security attached based on my content, my caliber of content. I'd rather not nobody know exactly what I was saying because just because you can see me and somebody else isn't on the same frequency, they shouldn't be able to see what my comments are either. Something like that. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. When I figure it out, see, it tells you to I changed the screen for a minute. It appears like when I change the screen like that, I'm looking at it says, like you can click on help while it's a live stream. So you know what I was doing. I'm not completely not saying what I'm doing. But yeah, another thing that you seen that? Somebody did that. In my estimation, something contaminated the process. It could be the new Germax. The new Germax may not be original enough to be in the same place. I'm going to use the pre-existing Germax. I'm going to use the pre-existing Germax. You see the difference? That's already understood because when I started using Germax, it was brand new. Nobody had time to prepare. Nobody learned how I was using Germax. Now they know how I'm using Germax. That new bottle might not be as consistent for killing germs as the old bottle, as the pre-existing bottle. Not old, but as the pre-existing bottle. I'm gonna try not to use it as much. I'm gonna try and just use it when things like that happen. I'm not gonna say anything. People know what they're doing. Germ-X is to kill germs. Now let's see. The stimulus checks. The stimulus checks are a series of bills or laws being passed to approve monies. They might approve money for schooling. They might approve money for COVID-19. They might approve money for Novavax. Now, when you click on the link in the description, you didn't click on the link in the description last time. When I checked to see if anybody clicked on the link in the description and donated, nobody clicked on the link in the description and donated. I don't know what type of audience I got. This has got to be the most impossible audience I've ever seen, because when I'm talking about Jesus Killer was a bitch, and I walked to the store and I didn't have transportation, and the people looking for my stimulus check vaccine process of Novavax, Moderna, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson are looking for my gavel plaque, because I never showed the gavel plaque. I showed the perpetual plaque. The perpetual plaque was broadcasted one time. That was the only time I broadcasted. I never broadcast the gavel plaque, the vaccine gavel plaque. I have my reasons. You just won't be able to figure me out with all this resistance in the link in the description. Donator. People aren't donating, and they just listening to my live broadcast. I would imagine that you wouldn't be interested in my caliber of conversation if it wasn't worth a donation. Today's Sunday. If I say donate, that's no less than putting something in the pot when you're in church. It's that caliber of conversation. Church don't tell you a bitch killed Jesus. Church here, what I'm saying is, say the word for the day is a bitch killed Jesus. That's the word. They pass the word on. They don't hate on the word. You got people, in order to run a church, you need money to run a church. They have nice cars and everything. What's the problem? They sitting around scared to click on the link in the description, and then when something goes wrong, like you get shot in the head, then you be complaining about being shot in the head. Whatever the difference is, shot in the head, punched in the face, anything can go wrong. It's like a door open every time you listen to what I'm saying, and violent people roaming around trying to find some Jesus-like character to kill or to attack. And if you around a Jesus-like character, whether you good or evil, the first thing they're going to attack is you. If they can't get Jesus walking to the store, or Jesus without a car, or Jesus in a public place, if they can't get him, then the first thing they get is you. Well, if that's the case, then why aren't you closing the doors to people having access to you, and click on the link in the description? At least go to the website and learn your way around with the link in the description. At least go there, click on the link in the description and go there and figure out how to donate in the event of an emergency. Don't sit there until the last minute trying to figure out some new way of hacking into somebody's mind, and don't click on the link in the description. You see this? I want you to see something. So you have some type of idea. I'm no joke, you know what I'm saying? This is hearts. This is clubs. This is diamonds. This is spades. There's a precision involved. I'm going to use the Germ-X that I just went in the store and cop. And I want you to know, when you see this Germ-X, what does that say? 99.9%, right? Don't play, you know what I'm saying? this Germ-X is as effective as the pre-existing Germ-X, but the order that I use the pre-existing Germ-X is a different sequence. Nobody had to understand the process that I was using. And I want you to see this. This is hearts. This is clubs. This is diamonds. This is spades. Now, if I walk to the store with that precision, people may not have access to me. They may have access to you while I'm walking to the store. Now, hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades. Now, what I do is I get the Bible and I say hearts is summer, clubs is fall, diamonds is winter, and spades is spring. That's what I say. I line the four seasons up with every suit in the deck. Now, every suit in the deck, my current age is 52. 52 years of age. I'm precisely 52. So when I'm calculating my information, it's as if I'm going through some resistance of people trying to get me to go past 52. Now, you notice when this dice says 52, this dice says 52. Just take your time and understand what I'm saying. This dice says 52. This dice says 5. This dice says 2. These dice say 52. So the person told me that my dice was cocked and ultimately shot me with a gun twice. The person shot me with a gun. Now I'm at 52, 5, 2, and right here, north, south, east, and west. And you see south is a dollar sign. It's not quite just south. Shot me over money. Said the dice was cocked and shot me over money. Saying that to say, you see this crown here? Right where that crown is, there's a bullet hole right behind that crown. I'm not playing. There's a bullet hole right here where that crown is. Now, whatever you playing with, that's not that precise. I have no idea. And I'm not Jesus. I'm Dolla50. My name ring on YouTube. You know what I mean? My name ring on YouTube. You know what I mean? When people hear Dolla50 on YouTube, they be like, yo, I know his work. You know what I'm saying? He do real work. You know what I mean? They know I'm known on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But when I explain that to you and you don't click on the link in the description, are you that precise? You see it? Do you have a crown lined up with your bullet hole? Bullet wound? Stop playing. I have another bullet wound in my right shoulder that irritates me at times. You know what I mean? Bad weather and things like that. But listen, the point that I'm making is, click on the link in the description. Get as close as you can with the link in the description. Don't leave an opening. Don't leave a delay in between you being killed. If I say Jesus was killed by a bitch don't want to be called a bitch. Go to Dolla50 International by Dolla50 on Google. Don't try and do it on Bing or nothing like that, because I don't know, sometimes the search engine doesn't access, YouTube channels when you because it's a new YouTube channel, it might not be in the system yet. So go to Google and type in Dolla50 International by Dolla50. And when you type in Dolla50 International by Dolla50, it's going to be a link right there. As soon as you, it's not going to be a link there, but you can subscribe. Whatever you're doing, not closing those doors, you can subscribe, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make new content, and I'm going to keep putting new content there. I can't go live now there because you have to wait 24 hours when you do a new channel. It's a brand new channel, you know what I'm saying? And when that goes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Mad Butter Mad Butter is a business venture. It's a business venture. I was dealing with a certain company at that time, and the company said, you know what I mean, they didn't want to do no more business, so I stopped doing business. But then when I uploaded the 2022 Lincoln Navigator, it was around that same information. So I don't want that information to contaminate. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go there now. I'm gonna go there now so you have an idea what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go to Mad Butter. And I'm gonna remove that video so that it doesn't contaminate, because I don't want to say what I'm doing and then the information is sitting there and I forget about it. Do it while I'm still live, you know what I'm saying? Not a live, but do it while I'm still, see how, so you have an idea. This is the video. The game gets biblical. Like 9 months of your birth in the path of death. Bitch touched the spiritual. A mathematical intent. Born G at the expense of a bitch. Bound to touch souls. Or what logic is there for a bitch to stole the gold? How is it mad years? This is mad bitches killed Jesus. Enslaved mad niggas. Now a bitch is a killer. G niggas scared. Erase this video. Excuse me, miss. I lost respect for a bitch. Let God be my witness. Let a bitch be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't erase the video, but I stopped the video over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back without playing it. So I'll be current and up to date. That's the first time I played my videos. People don't see me in my videos at the same time. They just see me live and you know they don't know what the connection is between my videos. Like I'll make a video and they can't believe it's me sometimes. You know, like he's not making the videos, it's somebody else, you know, some character in their mind or something, anything. So what I'm doing now is I'm erasing that video from Mad Butter. I'm erasing that video from Mad Butter. Whatever the difference is, it's not playing when I go to that when I click on all right, it usually will play, but it's not playing, so it's supposed to play. But that's not the channel video, that's just a video that I uploaded. But whatever the difference is, the video that's the channel video isn't playing when I go to Mad Butter. So let me go to live, and then I'll take off. No, not live. That's I'm on Dolla50 Diamond real quick. Hold on, let me go. I gotta change. I went the long way. I didn't have to do it that way. I did it the long way. All right, this is how I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to erase the video. So if you go to Mad Butter, you're just gonna see the I just erased it from, well, I'm in the process of erasing it from Mad Butter. The reason I'm erasing it because I started a new channel based on Mad Butter being around. See, when I got videos, listen what I'm saying. I'm gonna show you one of my videos so you'll understand why I'm moving the video. So you have an idea what I'm doing. This is another one of my videos. Check this out. This is a good one. People like this one. My guidance through the universe can't be the sun, for there are many. I exist within degrees, hot and cold from century to century. Infinitely I be G. Not on Instagram, nigga, gangster. You know, so I just played that just so you could. I'm not playing the whole video, and you know what I mean. You start partying here and all that. That's not what I'm doing right now, but I might do that. You know what I mean? Some time from now, I might do that, but I'm not doing that right now. All right, let me see. Back to the live stream. So, saying that to say, I changed my my information back to. All right, I went to Mad Butter. Now I'm back to my live stream. Now my live stream is I'm gonna throw a comment. What I'm gonna do is throw a comment. I'm gonna use my hand sanitizer that I just walked to the store and got. Use my hand sanitizer. Right? Everybody, use my hand sanitizer. You know, I still got an audience. Don't think I don't. I'm watching my information transfer, and it's like everybody left. But you know what I mean? I know the difference. It's crazy. Now I'm gonna make a comment. Today is Sunday. All right, so that's the comment that I'm gonna make. All right, so listen. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Twitter and make sure this is exactly how it appears, because I can't tell if you could hear my music and all that when I change channels. All I can do is see that I removed the video from Mad Butter. Let me go. I'm gonna end the stream. Click on the description, the link in the description. Make sure you donate. I'm not gonna stress it anymore. Peace. $1.50.